Hey, welcome back everyone. I decided to put this clip in the beginning of my next video. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. Basically because I needed to do other things, family, spiritual. Also, I needed to work on my truck. It's an '05 Dodge Dakota, and it's been a great truck for me, for us, but I've had to do some work on it. Living up in Iowa, of course, now it's starting to rust. So I've been working on that, plus trying to keep the paint halfway decent, because it has to sit out. Now the wife puts her car underneath the carport here, but my truck sits out. So and down south here, that sun is hot in the summer. So, but anyway, I just thought I would explain some things that I've been doing some little things, mainly with jewelry and stuff. I noticed that on some of the videos that not everybody is real excited about watching me make jewelry. But I'm going to include some pictures of some of the stuff that I've been doing, along with doing the walking stick. I've got the maple walking stick going now, and it's nice to be doing it again. But I've been doing stuff with that polyester resin pieces, cutting slabs out of them. I've been making little pendants out of them. I also do, I'm hoping you can see that the many holes that have to be put in this one. I started here, but I also have done these with a couple of hearts in them. I'll have pictures of all the stuff that I've done, just in the videos as I go. Mainly I'm going to try to work on the sticks. I've got, like I said, I got the maple, but I've got one really nice stick from the flowering pear. Thing with the flowering pear is they have a lot of knots, a lot of little limbs, and the wood is kind of an orangish color. So I'm hoping that once I get all the bark off and those where the limbs are kind of smoothed down, I'm not going to make them flat, leave a little hump. I think that leaves character. And then see how it goes, because they're a heavier wood. It's a heavier wood. I've got some of the sticks that the guy cut for me off the tree, that are pretty good size around, and boy, they're heavy. Even they've been sitting for, gee, how many months now? 5 months, 6 months, and they're still really heavy. Where the maple, they got light real fast. But anyway, going to do that, and I'm real anxious to do that flowering pear, just to see what it's like. I've never seen a flowering pear wood, but they say it is a good wood. It's a hardwood, so we'll see. Also, going to be doing some checkering. I don't know if too many of you know. Checkering is done with small tools on wood. Basically, it was done on gun stocks, and that's where the checkering comes from. When I was in school, gunsmithing school, I found that I could checker. So I made some money in school checkering gun stocks for the customers, because our school was a great big gunsmith shop is what it was. We had guns from all over the country come in. We had guns from Katrina and everything coming in. But it was a great place to learn, because there were so many different things, and we had guns all the time to work on. Out in Colorado, everybody had guns, so. But the checkering, it's been a long time since I've checkered, so I actually have to get the smoothness of the checkering, the eye for the checkering back. I've done a couple things. I don't think I've got anything. Yeah, I do. I have one right here. Yeah, this was just a quick thing to see how the checkering would be. I don't know if you can see it or not. But that was one of the first things I tried again. One side come out really, really good, and I messed up on a couple places on the other side. So, and it's not finished. So, but and it's on walnut, and it's just a piece of walnut board, and they're not the best pieces of wood to checker on. But anyway, onward and upward, as they say. Just like I say, just a quick note on. I'm still not going to be doing a video every week. I'm hoping to maybe get a video out every 2 weeks. If not, it'll be every 3 weeks. Because like I said, this summer, the wife and I are getting older. We need to spend more time together, doing things. We've only lived in Arkansas for 10 years now. And with the pandemic, using up almost 4 years of that, excuse me, we haven't been able to go a whole lot of places. So we want to go some places this year during the summer. I don't think we're going to be able to do any camping or anything. All the camping equipment just sits here, because she's just not capable with her back and her pain to sleep on a mattress in the back of a truck with a tent over top of her, But anyway, so just thought I would let you in on what I have in my mind of what I'm going to do for the upcoming months. So I'm glad you're back with me. I'm glad to be back. So let's just get started. Hey, welcome back to my shop. Just wanted to let you know that I'm still alive. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on a maple walking stick. Got a tickle. I'm going to take the knots down with, can't remember what they're called, saber tooth or something like that. Real coarse carbide wood grinders is what they are. So I got to get my mask on and get the camera set down, and then I'll get right back with you. Okay, I'm not going to show all the sanding, but I'll show some of it. So here we go. Okay, I think you're getting a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. Let me get everything set back up here and get my oxygen on right. But you can see how, excuse me, how white this stuff is. That's why I'm glad it's got a lot of knots in it. That should give it some character. So I'm just going to turn the camera off and I'm going to finish sanding this out, and then I got to figure out what I want to do with it. Alrighty, come back to you when I get this done. Okay, we're back outside and I'm going to go over the stick with 400 grit this time, and I will probably show you some, but not all the sanding. So we'll get at it. Well, what I got to do now is I got to put on my big magnifying hood and go through the stick to see if there's any swirls. I'm not gonna video that. I'm just gonna do it. So just thought I'd tell you what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, be back in a bit. Okay, just to enlighten you on what I'm doing, is there was a big gouge here from the chainsaw. When the guy cut this, he hit this and then cut it. and didn't know what I was going to do with that, and didn't want to make this stick any shorter. So I decided to do was to carve this into some kind of a knob, and that's just all it's going to be, is some kind of a knob. This this is maple, and it's tough, a lot tougher than aspen, let me tell you. But keep the knives sharp, and it seems like they carve pretty good. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will set the camera down and video a little bit of it, just to show you what what I'm doing, because I really don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Okay? All right. Let me get it all set up for you. And remember, grab your cane, your hiking stick, your walking stick, whatever you use, and get out there, because nature is beautiful.